John Proxy live, and I'm having a Witcher 3 Wild Hunt adventure. And there's a lady I've got to kill, unfortunately. I'm supposed to prepare to fight the Noon Wraith and light a fire near the well. Unfortunately, I don't really have any abilities that... Like, it wants me to make a potion that I don't have the ingredients for. If I look at the glossary, of course, I can see that a moon dust or spectre oil. Spectre oil. Okay, it is spectre oil. He said wraith oil, and that confused me. But I do have it hidden, so what I can do is make sure I've got hidden on. I am prepared. Or I might die, let's see. This is Witcher 3, I'm doing a side quest. There's Roach. It's a good horse. You stay there while I kill the lady. It's a ghost lady, fine. I'm setting her free.
And the bracelet.
Yes.
Igni.
Did wonder if he was going to use Igni. Oh, it's going green. There you are.
Hey, I think it worked.
Right, right. Come here. Is this the right sword? Yeah, it's... Right, come here. Ah. Right, I'm not doing super well. But, have a sandwich. I've gone all blurry. If I had some magic, I would use it. Right. Okay. Come in here. That's the point of the thing. Unfortunately, I don't have that alchemy. Close. There we go. What was it?
She's gone. For good.
Let's take a trophy. I want the trophy. Wonderful stuff. Let's get the reward. Level 3! Right, I think my combat's... Well, I don't know if it's good enough or not, but... May want to make my general better, so what I've got... May have to sit in a different way for a second. See if I can read this. I should have sat the other way, shouldn't I? During the day, I could have lent. During the day, vitality regenerates an additional 10 points per second when not in combat. At night, stamina regenerates an additional 1 point per second during combat. Increases maximum vitality by 500. I think I like that one for this time being. Cat school tactics. Each piece of light armor increases critical hit. Each piece of medium armor. Each piece of heavy armor increases maximum toxicity by 30 points. Adrenaline points increase both weapon damage and sign intensity. Increase adrenaline generation by 5%. Stamina level silence can be cast using adrenaline points if my stamina is too low. Or crossbow bolts now deal 25% extra damage. I think I'm going to go for the extra vitality, yes. Oh, I can't. Square, John. Yes. And now I want to place it, I want to activate it and put it there. And it's yellow. Oh yeah, of course it is. There we go. So, let's sit properly again. Yes, extra health. That should help me lots, I imagine. Let's get on my horse. Because we're getting out of here. We're going to hand in this quest. The devil by the well. As soon as my horse turns around. Thank you. And then we're going to find Yennefer, hopefully. Let's go in a straight line. Alright, maybe the horse automatically follows the right path. Yeah, it does. That's kind of clever. Well, it was clever until that happened.
Not so fast, Roach.
Oh, hang on. He did. He turned to the right place. Why didn't the game tell me that the horse went the right direction if I just held down? I'm hitting all sorts of stuff. Like a bloody idiot. Oh, that's silly flowers. All the flowers! They're going to be my flowers. Because I'm the flower taker man. Alright, that's the end of the song. Well, I went a bit too far with the horse there, but... There you go. You didn't do anything evil secretly, did you?
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
I can't take that.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. For luck.
I've got experience points anyway. And I got myself a stone. And I updated the quest, so... Lovely. Do you have anything else? I'm level 3, so I might be able to do more quests now. Let's check my log. Am I streaming? I am streaming. Wonderful. I'm recording. Wonderful. That's the wrong screen. May as well save though. Like so. It's this one, isn't it? Quests. Oh, I've still got to read about all the dudes, and I've got to do this earlier rather than later. So I can't do that because I don't know where to find their stuff. I guess I'll find it eventually. That's level 6. Alright, cool. Well, I think I'm done for quests. Right, so let's get some reading done. Ciri, Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. What can I possibly say about her? That's what we call Ciri for short. She was born in 1251. That she has ashen hair and a scar on her left cheek. All true. That is the Cirilla I know best. The one I first laid eyes upon those many years ago. The one who seemed thoroughly, well, not ordinary, but certainly not as extraordinarily as she is in fact is. So, for Cirilla is also a highly skilled witcher, heiress to several thrones, the last bearer of the Elder Blood, a powerful source endowed with exceptional magic talent, and the Lady of Time and Space. Her hair colour and date of birth seem rather incidental now, don't they? I could tell you she is Geralt's adopted daughter, but that would be a gross simplification. Ciri is much more. She is his destiny, his unexpected child, someone bound to the Witcher by fate's most inexplicable tangled fetters. Following the age-old Witcher tradition, Geralt took Ciri to Kaer Morhen when she came into his care. There he and Vesemir taught her in the ways of the professional monster slayer. It was then that her magic talents were first revealed. She's a sorcerer and a witcher, that's what makes her special. And they discovered she was a source. Ciri's gift proved a curse as well. Because of it, she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. So this is similar. Dandelion, I've met him, but I imagine he goes through all the games. Although there's a dwarf that I know as well. Maybe. I would wager that anyone that... Let me start that again, shall I? I would wager that anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste, and therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by the way of self-portrait. For the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of my star has yet to reach, born in 1229, a talented poet, a troubadour, a graduate of Oxenfurt Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequalled lover appreciated, and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator, a soaring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion as painted by his friends and promoters. The image is, of course, somewhat overbright in its colouring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist, enthralled to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was, am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in this present work, and his story which I shall sing till the end of my days. Yeah, I saved him from hanging in Witcher 2. I didn't get very far, to be honest. I literally only... I played an hour the first one and the second one to sort of get a feel for them, because I was going to get the third one. Oops. Eskel. I don't know Eskel. Unless, whatever. All witches have a great deal in common, but with Eskel and Geralt, the similarities are particularly... I can't pronounce those two words. Similarities are particularly... I don't know why I don't like that word. Particularly. All witches have a great deal in common, but with Eskel and Geralt the similarities are particularly striking. They first met as two boys of the same age swinging wooden swords at Kaer Morhen. They went through an ordeal together, the first round of selections, the murderous changes, the trial of the grasses and training on the gauntlet. The witches' daunting obstacle course, they also received hidings together for more than one act of childish delinquency. When they became adults, they walked the path separately, but still reconvened at Kaer Morhen, nearly every winter to wait out the cold, drink to their successes and remember fallen comrades. Though Eskel never gained Geralt's renown, he equalled the White Wolf in experience and carried out his contracts with care and efficiency. Death had almost taken him many times during his haunts, yet in an ironic twist, the hideous scar on his face came not from a monster claw, but from the blade of a Deirdre Aderman, his highly unappreciated, unexpected child. So, I didn't realise... I thought all witches had white hair, but clearly that's not true. Geralt of Riviera. Right, I read somewhere that a Witcher was going to introduce the storylines 1 and 2 in a subtle way, and I assume this isn't it. But, how do I go down... There's more to read. I can't... Oh, I can scroll here. There we go. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Riviera and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, Spiteful Tongue said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree before I provoked someone else into doing the same to both of us. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact that which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about the world-famous monster hunter, the man known as in elder speech as Gwendbled, or in our younger, yet no less noble tongue, as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough and tumble practitioner of a dirty trade, but peer closer and you will soon discover that he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views and vast world-spanning experience. On the surface he is... Let's take a sip, shall we? On the surface, he is introverted, tight-lipped, one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humour, and honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a bit of sound advice or the masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through hard times and good helping, with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle and, for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. Lambert, or Lambert, it's going to be Lambert. The youngest among the Witches of Care... Oh, I know Lambert, he was in the first game. He was in the hour of the first game, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that one. The youngest among the Witches of Kaer Morhen, and perhaps the last ever trained within its walls. By the start of our tale, Lambert had proven his chops many times over, having hunted down many a mighty beast and traversed nearly all the continent's realms several times over. Yeah, I do remember Lambert. Yet he had also developed a reputation for arrogance and sardonic humour, and his gruff and at times excessively blunt manner could irritate even his fellow witches of the School of Wolf. Whatever his vices, it went without saying that Lambert would brave the fires of any hell for his companions. Was Vesemir in the first game as well, Ben? Because I remember Lambert, because I think Lambert had just started out in the first game. I think. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School, and most likely the oldest witcher of any school on the continent. I guess that's why they have those pendants. About as long in years as the ruins of Kaer Morhen themselves, and though eternally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of the witcher trade gave no thought to the well-deserved retirement. Grey but still spry, he continued to ply monster hunting trade into his golden years, effectively 2, as he'd seen more beasts than all of his students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor of Geralt's youth, over the years he had become something of an adoptive father and mentor to other witches, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272, when our story begins, Vesemir had joined Geralt on his search for Yennefer, trekking with him through war-ravaged Temeria. And finally, Yennefer of Vengerberg. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. In the time since their friendship had, however, been quite... Let me try that again, shall I? In the time since their friendship had, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups, Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had a long separation full of adventures for them both. Gotten back together, their moment of repose was interrupted by the Wild Hunt, which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. So, how many ladies is this guy in love with? Because there's also Triss, who's not down here. Unless Triss died. I don't think Triss died. I think she's going to turn up at some point. Right. So I had to read that all eventually, so I did that now. I guess I'm preparing to leave. There's a dog. A dog. Good dog. Right. There we go. Let's enhance my weapons.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I'd like you to forge something for me.
I was just seeing if there's any thing he can do. Anything that's green. I can make a haft. No items. Do I have anything that's dismantleable that's worth... Smoking pipe, there's junk. Okay, might as well do all this. Doll is junk. And because of the plus signs... Oops. Vial. Platter. Broken rake. Old goat hide. Okay, water, no. Right, cool. I'm not getting rid of anything else. Lovely, okay, that's all I want. What about his shop? What's that? Griffin trophy. Hang on. Why have I not turned in the trophy for reward? 10% chance to dismember. Trophies can be turned in for reward. I guess there's a particular place. Ah, cool. I can just carry as much stuff as I like. That's good. Love you.
So long.
See ya. The wall has more stuff. Keep ripping all these papers off and they keep putting them back up. So volunteers wanted. By the order of Captain Peter, let it be hereby known that enlisting in the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board and regular pay. Yet the greatest payment of all is the honour of serving the Emperor. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategist. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance. Yada yada. I think I know about that one as well. I'll just start taking favours. I'm not far away. I didn't think I was far away. Goose! Sorry, I was playing duck. Goose. Let's talk to Vesemir.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
I'll be up below them.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's see what happens.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
And I was being nice.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
No.
What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Right. Let's take out the bandits. Well, at least they're bandits. Right, I think I want Quen. Ooh, I cut his head off. That was cool. And I cut his head off as well. Heads are flying today.
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
They started on me.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
Oh, I've lost all my new friends. That's what I get
Thanks for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That's what I get for cutting off heads. I mean, it's fun to cut off heads, it really is, but it's no way to make friends.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Is this Yennefer?
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Black and white.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
Well, I was wearing
You
cooler
didn't
clothing.
imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And
I
I
was
shall
going to say more like
provide it.
MILF Guardian.
In
I
Vizima.
don't think that's right.
Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
But it's easier to
Got a
pronounce.
number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
Sound
I
more
didn't.
horse heads.
Though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
It's embarrassing meeting a
How's
hell
your
just like
horse?
that.
Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Okay then. Lilac and gooseberries. Achievement. Bye, Vesemir. Thanks for the help. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have cut those heads off.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
Then the wild hunt happened.
Right now!
Is this a dream? Is this real? Did I be pressing circle? Hi. That dude's scary. Take it. I'm not sure what's going on. Is this like the Polish devil? Where'd my phone go?
Yeah,
I'll put it over there.
how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Fair enough. You heard her after the audience. Not before. Or during. Same time.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Oh, thanks for that, Dandelion. I assume that's Dandelion. He does like his baths. Was this the offer? To have girly baths?
It must suffice.
Fair enough.
Thinkemere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The
Can I just
gentleman
say
will be
the
seated
dude?
on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
Is there France in this world?
Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, when did I get the beard? Have I always had the beard? Have I been here for a while?
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
Fair enough, I'm getting a shave. Hope it's not a close shave. Actually, I suppose
How goes
I hope
it?
it is. He's a close shave.
Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned.
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Vorius, commander of the Albert Division.
Just got Albert
Yennefer's
Division.
escort. They were my men. All of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And razor to your throat.
My face is the Wild Hunt killed him. I'm gonna be honest.
Wild Hunt killed them.
A cavalcade of wraiths dashing across the night sky. These omens of war the peasantry bubbles about. Expect me to believe that.
Frankly, I don't really give a damn.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done.
Yeah.
Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough.
See what you did there.
Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
Alright. I get a load of DLC at some point, apparently. I assume they include haircuts and stuff. I don't know when that happens. I was going to look it up, and I think that's going to happen in the future. I sort of briefly looked into it, but that's all.
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Do I get a choice?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress.
I thought
They
he'd
will
be
be
sort
returned
of
to
to
you
ask
after
his
the
answer.
audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Fair enough. Get dressed and talk to the Chamberlain. Imperial audience.
Directly out of Nordling Tales.
Right, is it, am I choosing? Okay, I'm just having a look around. Right, are they all the same? But that one's... they all have the sun on. It's a bit of a weird choice. I'm just going to take that one. I like that one. Nice. Screw it, I'm taking them all. Let's get dressed. Fair enough. Alright, so they're all +1. So I'm just doing this based on looks. So I think I like that one best. Yeah, I like that one best. Right, trousers. 1. Not seeing a difference here. They all seem to be the same. In fact, they all have the same name. Oh, it's just the tops that are different. Oh well, taking them all anyway. You can't stop me! There we go. Am I pretty enough for you now?
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
There's bits of yellow on it.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying.
Guardians do.
So what now? Powder my
Oh, we're in Rome.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Oh crap. I didn't listen. I was just, oh, it's just bowing, right? That's great.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings.
Think I got that right?
Come with me.
Right, I hope it doesn't make me choose again, because I still don't know which one I picked.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken
Take or
loudly,
death.
clearly, and with respect.
I've met kings before. Well, the Witcher has, anyway. I've not met any kings.
Grimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis. Bow.
Ah, screw it, bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Doesn't take much to bow.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern favor?
Ooh, I know that voice. Cool. Laters.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take
Right.
it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger.
Well, I didn't know I
A
knew
wild
him.
hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Of course, all kingdoms have a sorceress. I know that from the second game. I'm gonna have to read up on these extra people now, though. I didn't realise I knew him. Otherwise, I might not have bowed. I just figured, you know what? It doesn't matter how badass and cool I am. It doesn't take much to bow.
There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the
Let them-
gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
You forgive the little things.
First thing in the morning, and it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
It's the bigger things that you have to enforce.
Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard the Second, the Prince of Elander. Not only have
Yes.
I made the weight here,
You pick your battles.
unnamed.
And bowing is not a battle. Once you pick. Though I guess it may... I don't know if I care about my reputation as a Witcher or not. I don't want to be too nice. People start taking advantage of me or something. I don't know. The game reflects that sort of thing. Right. Grab some plants.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to...
We'll sharpen it. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
A shame I have no time.
Fair enough. So I've listened to that.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How convenient.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold.
Oh.
Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Oh dear. I did wonder about that.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
I'm gonna save everyone! It doesn't matter if you're a raven-haired lady, I will save all the people! Right, I know about Triss Merigold, she's well known. That's pretty cool though. Alright, let's read. Actually, no, I'll read on the next episodes because I've done quite a lot of reading on this episode. Jump. Okay, let's steal everything that's not nailed down. Letter to Yennefer. There's the what Ciri looks like now. I don't know why you wouldn't take those.
Healed nicely.
Some apple juice, lovely. Yummy, yummy apple juice. Oops. Books to sell. Alright, let's get out of here. It's not the button. Apparently I can get some stuff off that dude in the next room. No. No, I want to loot, goddammit. There we go. Yeah, I want to talk to the ambassador.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How convenient. Right.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally.
It's clever.
This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Yeah, poker in this land, apparently.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is. and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Well, I'll definitely be seeing him at some point. Right, this would make a lot more sense if I knew what any of these places were in the first place.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Fair enough.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Right, well, he seems quite a clever bloke. I don't know if he's on the right side, but he's good. Seems to have his head put together. What time are we on? We've got a couple of minutes left. Let's get a close.
Thanks for your help.
I'm still worried that I'm missing really
sun light your path.
Important information about what happened in the first and second game. Like, I'm really worried because when I first started the game, there was a button that said, "Do you want to integrate the second game or something?" And I was like, well, no, I don't play it, but I don't know if I was supposed to. It didn't make it obvious what that button did. So yeah, I might look that up between videos. Oh, everyone's got that picture. Talented tracers in this land. Alright, let's get my clothing. I still want to steal everything, obviously. Anything else? What about you? There, lovely. Can I not run it? Oh, I can run in this place. I'm sure there's more stuff, but can't see any of it. Oh yeah. Let's get my stuff off the Chamberlain. Yo!
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Stuff.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Let's punch him in the face. Okay.
One false move and you will regret it.
Right, I guess I should let you go. Maybe pick up a couple of mini quests. I've got a bunch of mini quests already. But this guy's clearly got something. Let's play this guy at Gwent. Bet 10. Okay, yeah, I know.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Should have bought some off that woman. Actually, I don't have enough for a full deck, do I? I'm a few cards short of a deck. Yeah, I was there when Voltis died. There's all the Voltists. Oh, it's just King of Temeria. I passive perk, draw a card from your deck whenever you win a round. Okay, am I supposed to add things or? Let's start again. Alright, I want to redraw all these ones. Right, round start. Start small. He's already beaten me. Let's put Sabrina in. Don't know who Sabrina is. Ooh, doubles. Okay, what does this card do? Ranged combat. Okay, that's not gonna help me. 5 against 12. Maybe a ranged. Right. Should have seen what that health thing did. Opponent has passed. Right, well I can win now, can't I? I just need to put 3 down. But it might hurt me in the later rounds, that's the thing. That's great. Let's pass. But I might have used too many cards up, that's the thing. North draws an additional card. Well, that's handy. Let's go in big with the trebuchet. Wow, he's running big as well. He always aims for the knee. I thought that was amusing. Right, well, let's bring in someone else. Three. I'm not going to win the next round. I only need to win this round, so. It's more to 10. Let's equal our numbers. Cynthia, I don't know who Cynthia is, but now he's ahead of me. What does this do again? Ranged combat. Yeah, sure. Guess who's ahead now? Oh. How do I use my leader card? Oh, pick an impenetrable fog from your deck and use it immediately. Ah, that's a shame. Right. I hope that's enough. My turn. I'm going to pass. There you go, he's won that. And I'm screwed. Scorch. Ooh. I don't know what the hell happened there. I scorched his last card, stole it, and I won. Sweet. 20 crowns. Right. I've been John Proxy live having a Witcher 3 Wild Hunt adventure, and I'll see you guys